To finish her internship. So we would like to ask her maybe a couple of questions about her experience working in Absolute Interpreting and Translation, and also how she has found working in the company. So Miriam, could you please tell us about your experience? For example, when you started, how you felt about when you first started the internship? Were you excited? Were you nervous? And how do you feel today after 6 months?
My experience at Absolute Interpreting and Translation has been very effective and remarkable. I can say that I am a completely different person from what I was at the very beginning. I have had the chance to improve my translation and interpreting skills. And not only that, I improved my spoken skills. I've learned how to manage translation and interpreting bookings and projects, and I can say that I've learned and it has been very, very useful for my experience, and I really recommend.
Okay, good, thank you. What about what have you been doing as part of your internship? What sort of tasks you have been doing since you've joined Absolute Interpreting? Was it up to your expectation, or were you surprised with different sort of works, and if you were happy with those tasks that were allocated to you as an intern?
Well, I have to say I've been dealing with a wide range of tasks, more than what I was expecting, because as a translator and interpreter I was expecting to deal mostly with translation projects and interpreting bookings. But I had the opportunity not only to practice in my field, but also to be able to do some administrative tasks. And even I was dealing with recruitment as well, dealing with interpreters. So yeah, it was maybe over my expectations. And
so was this good, or kind of were you surprised with the amount of work you were given, or did you actually welcome it?
I actually welcome it, because my aim in this internship is to improve and to learn as much as I can. So anything new, even if it's not in my field, it's more than welcome for my experience. So I am completely satisfied and very proud of my job as well.
Excellent, thank you. The last question we would have, what is your advice and message for other interns, other students across Europe searching for internship opportunity in a professional setup or in a professional office, in particular in an office where they deal with languages and translation interpreting? What's your message for them?
Well, my message for them is that I really encourage them to do an internship as I've been doing, because doing an internship you can improve your skills and you can build your confidence in something that at the very beginning is very new for you. So I really recommend to all the new translator and interpreters to do an internship in a translation company.
So would you recommend Absolute Interpreting and Translations?
I recommend Absolute Interpreting and Translations to any new intern who would like to.
Okay, just a final question. I know you mentioned that you had different sort of tasks allocated to you, but part of that, did you have to work under pressure, and was it acceptable to you? I mean, in terms of that, of course, in any business you do have up times and down times where you work harder and you work that. But so tell me about that as a final question.
I have to say, yeah, my experience at Absolute Interpreting and Translation, I have been dealing with this stress more than what I was expecting.
And was it a good thing, or overall, or did you kind of, or are you happy with what you have done so far?
Well, at that moment when you're stressed, you can't realize if it's good or not, but you realize after the time that it's anything you learn, anything, even if you don't realize, is good, and it's something new that you have learned. So it's good to work, to learn to work under stress, because this is what we are gonna handle in every, not only translation company, in any company in the world. So of course, I think it's very important to know how to work under pressure and to work with specific deadlines. That's very important for any intern, for any person to know about.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.